think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists, but they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years.
All right, folks, brace yourselves because this is not just another lawsuit. This is a full-blown catastrophe for The View. Imagine this. 1 minute, Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg, and Sunny Hostin are doing what they do best, mocking, belittling, and taking cheap shots at conservatives on national television. The next, they're practically on their knees begging for mercy. That's right, Karoline Leavitt, the bold, young, and unapologetically conservative firebrand, just hit them with an $800 million lawsuit, and The View's biggest names are desperately scrambling to make it all go away. Sources say ABC execs are in full-blown panic mode, advertisers are getting nervous, and behind the scenes, The View's own hosts are begging Karoline to settle privately before things get even worse. So what exactly did The View say that landed them in the biggest legal disaster in daytime TV history? What was Karoline's mic drop response that left Whoopi, Joy, and Sunny sweating bullets? And the real question, could ABC actually cancel The View altogether before this lawsuit destroys them completely? Oh, you do not want to miss this one. But first, smash that like button and hit subscribe for the latest on this unfolding media firestorm. Did you just subscribe? Awesome. Let's get into it.
Now listen, if you don't have anything to say, you blab. You just go on and 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 on.
Let's rewind a bit. For years, The View has been a platform for wild accusations, media spin, and outright mockery of conservative voices. But this time, they went too far. Karoline Leavitt, a rising conservative powerhouse, became their latest target. Joy Behar, smug as ever, went on a rant suggesting that Karoline's success had nothing to do with talent or hard work. Nope. According to Joy, Karoline only got where she is because, in her words, Trump thinks she's a 10.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though. It's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
Excuse me? Whoopi Goldberg, never one to let facts get in the way of a dramatic monologue, piled on claiming that without wokeness, Karoline wouldn't even have a job. And then there was Sunny Hostin, who, surprise, surprise, made the whole thing about race, claiming Karoline's rise was proof of privilege. Oh boy. The second these words left their mouths, the internet erupted. One viral comment summed it up perfectly. The View says they support women. Unless they're conservative, then it's open season.
I am stating facts that your colleagues have stated in the past.
Okay,
now, as
I'm
for
sorry,
this
guys.
debate,
We're going to come back out to the panel. Karoline, thank you very much for your time. That was so good.
These women are completely out of touch with reality, and you're right, ABC should wake up.
The backlash was instant and brutal, and while The View's hosts are used to pushing their narrative without consequences, this time, they messed with the wrong one. Because Karoline, she wasn't about to let this slide. Instead of fighting back with a simple clapback on Twitter, she hit them where it hurts most, right in their wallets. You see, Karoline didn't just get mad, she got even. She lawyered up and dropped a massive $800 million lawsuit on The View's doorstep, accusing them of defamation, slander, malicious attacks meant to destroy her career. And here's the kicker, this isn't just about her. Karoline's legal team argues that The View has a long history of smearing conservative women and destroying reputations. And now, they're finally getting held accountable.
They likened President Trump to Hitler. They have mocked him, they have shamed him, they have lied about him consistently on their show. And it was a joy to watch them on November the 6th when they realized that tens of millions of Americans do not listen to the lies that they have spewed. These women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC should wake up. They just paid $15 million to President Trump's future library. That's a great thing for the American people.
ABC executives are in total meltdown mode. According to insider leaks, top executives at the network are furious. Why? Because sponsors are starting to distance themselves. Legal analysts are saying Karoline has a strong case. If this lawsuit goes to court, The View could be on the hook for hundreds of millions. And that's when things get downright embarrassing. Oh, how the tables have turned. Behind the scenes, The View's hosts are reportedly pleading with Karoline to drop the lawsuit. Yep, you heard that right. The same women who mocked her on live TV are now desperately trying to cut a private settlement deal to make this nightmare disappear. Joy Behar, who was so quick to laugh at Karoline, is now begging for the lawsuit to go away. Whoopi Goldberg, sources say she's trying to use industry connections to get Karoline to reconsider. And Sunny Hostin, well, let's just say her legal team is sweating bullets, because legal experts say she could personally be on the hook for millions in damages. And Karoline, she's not backing down. One viral tweet put it perfectly. Karoline Leavitt is doing what everyone wishes they could, making The View pay for their lies. But wait, it gets even worse for them.
Attacking a woman for her looks or age isn't very progressive. Let's bring in Sky News contributor Kosha Garda. Kosha, particularly that last clip that we played, it was so condescending. The way that she was scolding her as if she was a schoolgirl, suggesting she needed to do her homework. I find it so hypocritical when these so-called, caring, progressive voices just turn so nasty like that.
Yes, and as you mentioned, with conservative women, there's a long list of that, both of Trump's previous press secretaries, females, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Kayleigh McEnany, other figures like his campaign manager the first time, Kellyanne Conway, Sarah Palin very famously had to bear the brunt of a lot of this. So people are used to that. I think in their bubble of the audience that The View speaks to, that's probably kind of what the group think is. So one defense, I guess, is that she was speaking to her audience, but you take it outside of that bubble the way you are right now, and we all can see what...
At this point, ABC is in full-blown crisis mode. Reports are swirling that network executives are considering canceling The View altogether. Why? Big-name sponsors are getting nervous. Advertisers are reconsidering their contracts. Viewership numbers are tanking. And let's be real, The View has been skating on thin ice for years. With Whoopi Goldberg's past suspensions, Joy Behar's constant controversies, the show's declining credibility, ABC execs know they have a problem. But this lawsuit? It might be the final nail in the coffin. Because when your own hosts are begging for lawsuits to be dropped, that tells you everything you need to know. The show is in shambles. The network is in chaos. And Karoline Leavitt, she's winning.
You would think, ABC, having just paid $15 million for a defamation lawsuit, would think not to engage in conspiracy theories about assassination attempts, but I guess that's too much to ask from The View. I mean, I got to ask you, because they said it, are you aware of any plots from Elon Musk to push President Trump down the stairs?
Absolutely not. Let me be unequivocally clear about that.
All right, folks, now it's your turn. Do you think Karoline Leavitt is right to keep fighting this case? Should The View be held accountable for their reckless attacks? And is this finally the scandal that brings the show crashing down? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more breaking updates.